All right, guys, how's it going? How's it going? I hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon, good evening. We're getting back at it. Hopping in some RP. I got a video coming up soon. Working hard on that. All right, guys, letting folks know we're getting on. Hey, Slab. Hey, Batman. How you doing? I'm happy. I'm really enjoying this character. I'm really enjoying this RP. I hope others out there can see the value in it and decide they want to become avid watchers as well and hang about and support the channel. I think Sturgis' story is going to be good, dramatic, and fairly long, and we have a lot of good supporting characters and role players joining in. Also, I want you guys to guess which one of my characters I am bringing back after Sturgis and Ryder. Who could I be bringing back as a character? We did a John Wishshire recently, but who do you think people want to see return? Hopefully we don't have any internet problems today. I know yesterday we had a bunch, but let's just hope they don't start up as well. Hey, Big Ray, how you doing? Welcome in. Frank Roos? No. Good guess. Anybody else got a guess who we might be bringing back? We still have a little bit, but nothing big important. We're going to be bringing back Connor Acree. Starting a whole new fresh story of Connor. If you do a Frank Roos, will it be on Wild RP or this one? I don't know yet. Probably this one. I like Wild RP, but it's kind of falling behind in like player base / like, you know, interactions and stuff like that. The RP is still pretty good there. It's just not as deep, I feel like. There's not as much economy deepness. Hey, Adora. The server has been kind of a fresh experience. They've got a very deep economy, business, homeowning, property system. The RP has been fairly high quality. There's some like folks you can tell are newer to RP here and there, or figuring stuff out. But overall, I've had a really good experience. I haven't had any like ticket-worthy situations either. But it's been my experience for this last month. I think the one thing I don't like about the server is there's not as many emotes. There's a bunch, but not like the same level as Wild RP. But that's just me. I'll tell you what we're doing in our group. We got a caravan that we're putting together, and I got a bunch of people in a Discord RP group where we're getting people to apply to the server so we can run the caravan. Max company size is 15, and we got plenty of slots. The lore from that server is what makes it good, because I've watched much of it. It's nice that someone is good with juggling emotes. I appreciate your answer. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, I have a bunch of emotes set up with my stream deck. I still have plenty. I just wish there were more, you know? More variety. Another cool thing about the server is that you can set down tents, boxes. Every item can be set down and has a model. You can set up an entire store and stall and have all your items displayed. You can set down campfires, chairs that are sittable, tents, all kinds of things. So you can actually set up full encampments. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, we got a few things we need to get, but I'm not ready to spend money on that just yet. I think we'll move to a different spot then. Guess we're still in town technically. I didn't know you could place it in town. I know there's a lot of things you can place in town. You can't place a tent in town, which I think is unrealistic. You should be able to change that. If folks are abusing that mechanic, then it ought to change. I can't wait to finish my first video. I can't wait to see where this all goes. I am so happy with what we've got started so far, and it's just the beginning. Yeah, a little witchy here. Well, I haven't had this issue before. This is a new one. I must be having a UI glitch or something, but usually I get to see where I want to place it. Oh, thank you, Cotton. We're going to get rid of the fire, though, because this typically would go out in this weather. Yeah, I've noticed that the fire thing you have to be very, very careful with. But here's a little example of it. Fire. This is why we need a doctor. I like it that everything has a use. Oh, the rain's passing. Have a bit of a wee. Hobo, welcome back, man. How you doing? It's good to see you, brother. Cheers to you. I'm gonna pour a glass of wine. That was left over from Easter. What's the longest pee you've ever had? Yeah, I got pee on my own wagon, man. I gotta keep my wagon, you know. It's marking my territory, brother. How you doing, Batman? Con, good to see you. Con, when you getting on, brother? You're part of it now. I require you. I require your essence. You're our cook. And I had no idea that was you, so it's even better. Like, your character fucking fit perfectly. I almost didn't even talk to you either, man. It was one of those things where it's like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk to people. 4 minutes, give or take 20 seconds. I think my longest one was like over a minute or so, almost 2 minutes. It was after a night of heavy drinking. I was able to wee, but I didn't have a whole lot of pressure because of like having to go for a long time. Sometimes will like hurt the pressure a bit, or that weaken the muscles or whatever. And so it was just like a consistent stream that wasn't very powerful, but I had to go so bad, and it only started picking up towards the end when the muscles had less pressure on them from how much was in my bladder. I vaguely remember it, but it was so long ago. I haven't seen Austin Powers in forever, Batman. I do need lanterns. I need a lot of things. I might have to go to town and buy some stuff. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go to the general store. I really love this feature of being able to set things out like that. That adds a layer of detail that's amazing for RP. What's it that real quick while we're here? This is 35 cents a pop. Usually we have more people on, and we do jobs for folks, and we sell deer hide and pelts to the local blacksmiths for the things they need to make. We sell herbs and things like that. Transportation jobs, hunting and gathering, all kinds of stuff. There is some NPC glitchiness though, as you can see there. I don't know if I could put one in the wagon. I'm a little scared to do that because what if the wagon goes flying into the sky? Well, I guess we're going to buy a bucket because we don't know what we need it for, but we could probably use it out on the road, I imagine. Buy a compass. Hell yeah. We already got a cooking pot. We can't afford a Davy lantern. We'll grab some dice. You gotta have dice for the road. I can't afford that lantern either. Bucket watch, why not? What is this? Ah. That's enough for now. Actually, how much money do we have in the bank? Well, we're using that to save towards a. We're saving towards a wagon. What we got in the bank? $41. Yes, but I am rich in assets. At least, okay, I'm well off in assets. Oops. Didn't see the kitty. But like, I got this much, so I don't get a hold of me in like 24 hours. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to sell to state because I have people I gotta pay. All right. Be like, hey, I got this much, so if you don't get a hold of me in like 24 hours, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to sell to the state because I got bills to pay. Have a bit of wine. I'm a goddamn wine mom now. I'm so wasted. I'm so wasted. I wish they would. I don't know if that's gonna help. This is gonna be one of the places we circle up at, I think, when we have the bigger caravan. Yeah, you just never know. We're just gonna find out here in the middle of nowhere. I didn't like that. I'm gonna put a detail down since I'm taking this. The last one's like a 10%. So what do you think? Think about what? Taking the iron to buyers? Like stuff we might mine up at some point. I do want to hit the mines at some point. I think that'd be great. We have a bigger caravan. There was nothing in the box when I looked in it. It was empty. Could be someone's drop point.
Howdy.
Howdy. What's your purpose?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a friend.
Not a
bad.
worry. Have a good evening.
I thought that was Harry. It was not Harry.
I hope you have lost me, brother. I don't know what you're talking about now. I'm confused. You might have to explain it to me. Oh, dude, I cannot wait till my group is full 15 members in our faction of caravanners. So we get any interesting folks approach me. Oh, I'm selling to the blacksmith. We're not selling iron. We just have a bunch of pelts they need for probably finalizing whatever they're crafting. If they're crafting like a device or whatever, sword or piece of equipment that requires hide to be on it. You gotta sell the hide to the blacksmiths. I think we're going to be full of supplies in no time. Stocked full. Folks would be hungry to get materials from us. Looks like we're going to probably end up doing a run by ourselves today. We'll probably just do herb picking. While you wait for folks to get on from Discord. Honestly, Caleb was to be on a half hour, which is an hour ago. So maybe Mr. West is getting on here soon. Looks like he's switching games, actually, because he's not in the game he was playing. This is a beautiful fucking night. Don't forget to check telegrams? Maybe. Damn. The slow burn RP. That's what we're in for, gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen. We slow burn RP with the best of them. We go so slow that we RP slow. We slow RP every day because we do. That's what we do. We slow burn RP. Yeah. Do that, yeah. Do that, yeah. My character doesn't travel at night. That's why we're waiting around camp.
Realize what time it was, and I said I gotta go.
Yeah, some long arms out. When the sun comes up, we'll pack tent and equipment, go back by the telegram station, check it, and then see where we need to go from there. Looks like the sun's coming up soon. The dawn's radiance peeks over the cliffside. He said it. He said the line. Ooh. That was a cool camera angle. Night, day, night, day, night, day, night, day. Somewhere horribly in between. Night, day. Day man, rider of the night man. Really good at carving pointy sticks. All right, I think it's about time to pack up camp. All right. Sturgis, it's almost morning McLeany. That's the line. That's the line. That's the line. That's the line. Good morning. Ooh, 2%. 2%. Thomas, long time no see, man. Welcome in. We can go to Blackwater first. See if the folk we left out that way are still there. I imagine Cotton's character would be on foot. Moving at the ass crack of dawn. See if there's anything worth picking around here. There's all kinds of plants. I gotta start checking them out. Had it before. It kind of grew up on that childhood-wise hobo. That was a common staple for me when I was a boy, growing up. Hydrate, but I'm dehydrating now. I'm drinking liquor. We can go to the water here in a second. Remember to hydrate. Just wine. This is not typically liquor. I mean, alcohol. Yeah, alcohol and liquor are different. I'm just drinking wine for Easter wine. Howdy. No worries, Thomas, man. You're here when you're here, man. And I stream, and you can always rewatch the streams later, too, if you miss one. I'm just glad you're here now, brother. No, berate him. He likes it. How dare you not show up to my streams, Thomas Hurst? You're in big trouble now, little man. Your punishment is viewing my channel relentlessly for 12 hours, not skipping ads. Hoi, 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 hoi.
Hey, Sturgis.
Ain't good to see you again.
Yeah, likewise.
I figure I'll run into one of you on the way back to Blackwater. I had left you.
Where you heading?
Blackwater to grab Jody, since he's on foot, I imagine.
Shit, I just came from there.
Well, I'm going slow because there's herbs out here I've been picking, like this one right here. You see this? This is ginseng.
All right.
This one doesn't look like it's in good shape, but this over here's ginseng as well. Well, I want to get out to work as soon as we can, so if we find some folks to ride with, the better. By ourselves, it's more dangerous. You never know who you might come across out these way. Anyway, really, especially these days.
It is true. Well, let's get our asses to Blackwater.
Let's do it then. If we're lucky, we can come across Mr. McDuff in town and sell some of the pelts and get some payout. That would be a blessing, if you ask me.
What's this down here?
Looks like a bit of abandoned treasure, if you ask me. Next to some more treasure.
I can't get it. Looks a little heavy.
I got it. Yeah. Some pigskin, looks to be.
Well, another man's trash is another man's game treasure.
That's the truth right there, ain't it? But I saw some more wild mint. I figured if it was, I'd pick it up.
Sturgis,
Uh-huh.
you want to save time? You want me to ride down to Blackwater, bring him back real quick?
That'd be a good idea then.
All right, take this piece of shit off my horse. Put the stuff in the wagon.
All right.
And I won't be long.
All right, we'll be along the trail. Hey, Caleb, let's find us. We're not by ourselves anymore. Looks like what I was on had mange. Get the prime sub. Prime time. Did he say put it in the van? Oh my god. I didn't catch his miss. I've done that a few times where I miss say things. Put it in the van. My thing is I didn't even register. I just knew what he was talking about. Yes, donate to save a local Hooters. But if you do want to donate to my channel, I am planning on taking my kids to a Renaissance fair at the end of the month. And next month's my birthday as well. So if you want to help out with that. I turned 31. God, this is beautiful. This is scenic right here. We are finding lots of things. Yeah, I'm still young. I don't feel like I'm getting old at all, except for a few broken bits and bobs, such as parts I've beat up over the years. Like I sword fight a lot, so and not with my wiener, Jesus. I spar through HEMA, and I've broken my finger a few times. This guy's stalking me right here. I wonder what he wants. Oh, you guys are sweethearts. You know, if I was like in my early 20s and people were like, oh, you're so little and young, I'd be like, hey, stop it. And now I'm like, thank you. Thanks for recognizing my fertility. I appreciate it. Kindly. Oh, yeah, you're right. I have to go for a run. This guy's coming after me. Great times thematically, though, for video. Some more milkweed. Look at him go slowly. Who is this damn stranger? I'm thinking this is the guy who's been following us for a few days. If he has an eye patch, that will guarantee it. You can see him everywhere lately. Howdy. Yeah, until you get friends who tell you are old as hell for being 30. I think all of my friends are already in the 30s or late 20s, so I haven't had that too much. I was kind of the youngest in my friend group for a long time too. A lot of my friends are like 38 right now. No, is this a flower? That's a wombo combo right there. I just have my rifle, Batman. Just my rifle. Yeah, there he is, crossing the river. You, come here. Over here. Come on. Don't be shy now. I've seen you follow me for a while now. I want to know your purpose. Come on now, don't you be shy. All right, slink on away then. If you ain't gonna state your purpose to me. Wes,
Yeah.
this guy over here's been following me for a while now. Come with me. You speak? You hear what I'm saying? Come on now, fella. You've been following me for a while now. Don't be shy. What's your purpose?
You hear me?
Yeah.
You following this man?
No, I'm not. Just,
Okay.
well, going. Well, actually, I don't know where I'm going. Just anywhere.
Well,
Really?
anywhere seems to be where I'm going. Every time I stop, you stop. Every time I go, you go. Gives me pause for caution now.
Well, if you want me to just get away, then, oh well, I'll just go somewhere else. I don't know where, but I'll just go somewhere.
We'd appreciate that, friend.
Hey, I've seen you around before. Listen, were you back out near Emerald Ranch the first time? Was that you?
Well, I've been to that place, but as soon as I got there to a place called Emerald Ranch, they told me just to leave. So I had to leave.
And that was one of my men, Kurt. And I seen you out the west as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were
Yeah, I've never been
tumbleweed
down
last
there
night.
before, and that's what, and I wanted to go down and check.
I was talking, but the rain must have made it hard to hear.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be a problem. He was shaking in his boots.
Well, I wanted to know why he's been following and showing so much interest in our caravan is all. I don't think he heard what I was saying.
I told him to get out of here.
Not the first time I've seen the fella. I don't think it'll be the last.
If I see him again, I'll give him a good beating, son.
As we said last time to Kurt, he ain't have nowhere to go. You didn't see Jody out that way, did you?
No sign of him. Yeah. You know, Kurt, probably telling the truth about that fella over there. He does sound like a lost soul.
Maybe he just ain't have none of them social skills then.
No, I don't think he does. Like I said, he was shaking in his boots.
Well, if he wants a job, all he has to do is say so and not make me feel like I need to pause for whatever his intentions might be.
All right, fella.
All right. We'll head back to the Heartlands then.
Got a telegram from the O'Reilly brothers.
And what did they say?
Nothing much. They looking for work.
I don't know if I can trust folks like that from what you've said.
I wouldn't trust them none either.
You know, if it wasn't for what we heard going on about them, I could have fallen trap to them perhaps. Let them join on. Rob us in the dead of night. We'll take a ride. Could have been in a very bad way.
It's the trouble they bring, too.
Bad company keeps bad company. I can tell you my journey out here has not been fruitless. I found plenty of things to sell along the way. But we'll head back to town, see if any of the folks is about or anyone looking for work. We'll head out to the Heartlands, find a place to circle up and collect resources.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I'm hoping that folk back there, that a young man is just lost, doesn't have two shits worth of social skills about talking to me for a job, and it's nothing nefarious. He's been following for a while now, which gives me pause to think he might be up to no good. Maybe he's even an informant for someone else, and that's all he's good for.
I mean, he was there when, before I went looking for Doc.
He was?
Yeah, he rode past us when we was talking.
Yeah, I seen that. And I seen after that he kind of followed up for a bit. That ain't the first time though. It was the other day and a couple days back, right before he ran into you after that shootout. He was out there in the Heartlands. He was just watching us from the hillside.
He was in Tumbleweed last night too in the bar when you were paying us.
Uh-huh, he was. That eye patch is hard to miss.
Hey.
Huh?
I know you, kind of new around these parts.
That I am.
There's a big manor house. Used to be owned by the Braithwaites. I used to work there a little while. I don't know who lives there now. It's been a while. You know, maybe go in there and asking if they need any supplies would be a good idea. They're real rich.
I consider it then. We could send an envoy out, not bring the whole caravan in the front yard. Ask about something then.
If you want to take a little pit stop at Rose, I can ride down there.
I ain't got no qualms against that. We'll do just that today, then.
Sure thing. About making connections. Maybe we could go to St. Denis, too. Have a little talk about town and see if anyone buys those fancy gems.
It's good if we find connection before we do a job. More the better. St. Denis full of folks too lazy to do their own hard work. I'm sure we can work for someone out that way.
I'm sure we can. White horse behind us isn't that son of a bitch again, is it?
No. That horse is spotted. Almost looks like John's horse, Zigzag.
Get it?
Always gotta keep an eye out. That's good. Rock calls. Half of my employees are spread out through the state right now. Ain't nothing too keen about that, but in the near future, we'll establish camping grounds that will last a few days longer than the trips we've been doing of late. We have a couple more carriages in this caravan of one.
So you like staying out on the road?
That I do. I was born and raised out these parts. Well, out in the open like this is what I mean.
Stop at Valentine?
Might as well. Just in case Jody got the idea to head out that way. I told Kurt I was around there as well. I did leave a
Get one of these
bill.
Rams. I'll be back.
All right. Man, I love playing up Caleb West. I love playing a Phantom Plane. It's such a good role player. He does a fine job every time. There goes our hero. Watch him as he goes. He's rusty as hell with that rifle. It's kind of funny to watch him go after things. Yesterday he fought like 7 shots in a row and missed every one of them. He needs to get practice again. He used to be really good. Is the stream still down on Twitch? Can someone check for me? My internet was throttled for a second. It's really annoying. Must be near the end of the month. They kind of do that sometimes. It doesn't feel like it's that close. It up. Okay, yeah. My internet gets throttled on occasion by Spectrum Internets.
I think I need a new gun.
I think I need one as well. This shit rifle I bought ain't good metal. Cheap parts. I feel it's liable to blow up in my hand any day now, if you ask me.
Probably is. Should probably stock some of your people up with some of them guns too.
I have a long list. Wagons, rolling mats, tents, all kinds of chairs and furniture that we ought to haul with us. A lot of things. Canteens, bowls, forks, and spoons. What else do I need? A couple buckets, money to buy these things. Spare tackle for the horses. Extra rope. There's a whole lot of things I could use right now for this caravan. It's one man, one cart caravan, if you would like to call it that. Whoa now, whoa now. Coming through. %. Howdy. Fella, one with your time.
Sure, how can I help you?
What was your name again?
Oh, my name's Roy.
Roy, you're one of the deputies, right?
Yeah, yes, I am.
I want to speak about what happened the other week. If we can get some compensation for our time that was wasted, and then you folks had brought us into a dangerous situation when that shootout happened in town. My caravan can't have that happen to it every day, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely aware of that. But, you can walk over to the office in Valentine. We'll see what we can do.
All right, I appreciate it. Mr. West, would you mind staying with the cart while I go and get some compensation on behalf of Kurt?
Yep, sure thing.
That's a big horse.
I'll be right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go hitch up my horse. I'll wait you in front.
Oh, Roy's gonna compensate us up. Roy, you can compensate us for the time lost. $2 in Chunker Bud. I'm gonna be like, well, we could have brought in about 12 hides, a bundle of ginseng, and other odds and ends. Probably would have lost us about $27 that day. That's hard money for us. A little bit of lag in town.
All right, mister. Let's step aside over here real quick.
All right.
Okay. As we promised, we would come up with a way to compensate for your time. We had to check. It's our job to check. So therefore, we can only apologize for what happened. We couldn't have seen that coming, the whole shootout, but we tried our best to keep your friends safe and you as well.
Well,
We
I
decided to stay in the
suppose.
wagon, but still, since you are a working man, as you say, as well are your friends, what kind of compensation would suit you most? I can compensate you maybe in, I don't know what you specialize in. What
Well, I
kind of
can
work.
tell you how much you cost me of the day. Usually by then, we would have brought in about 12 pelts and a couple bundles of ginseng, which would equal out for the day about $27 is what you cost us.
$27.
Uh-huh. That's a lot to us out there on the road. It's hard work to get that much money.
I believe so. Well, there's two options. I could go inside the office, check if I have any pelts, any sort of meat, anything you could sell. I could compensate you with that. Or I can give you some money. What would you prefer?
I think money will be fine. Save us the time for having to go find a buyer for said goods.
I see. Well, I only got about $20 on me right now, so I can give you that, and I hope that will be enough for you and your
How
troubles.
about $20, and if you have any pelts inside, then we'd make up the $7 if that would be good. As close as you can get to it, and I call us made whole then for that day.
Sounds good. Let me take a look if I have anything. You can take the $20.
We all know why that is.
Here you go.
I appreciate
just a
you being
quick
a man
minute.
of your word and honor.
Of course. Every time.
I like that he's playing into the compensation thing. I think it's great. That's some good RP right there. Because I think a regular Joe would probably ask the same thing in the Western time like that.
All right. I was able to make something up. We usually leave some stuff around when we go out hunting for food for our offices. So I think this should be more than enough. Let me just pass you on the sack.
I appreciate it. Thank you for making us whole again.
Of course. there's some meat in there. You can make a nice dinner with it as well.
Hungry mouths to go around as always. And thank you, Roy, again.
Definitely.
It makes me feel
course,
better
miss.
about what happened the other day.
Like I said, I apologize for what happened. We really couldn't foresee that coming. Unfortunately, some of our deputies got hurt as well. But we're just glad you're fine and your friend is fine as well.
I know
We
you...
just had to do it. I hope you understand. It's just part of the protocol.
I don't know nothing about that, none. You understand, I live out there almost out of the reach of the government majority of the time. So I look to my own and my kin to take care of ourselves as much as possible. It is what it is. Well, when I do have the pleasure of the law about, I do feel a bit safer. I just felt that, well, I've known the boy since he was 19, so I knew who I hired on. If it was a new hire and I knew nothing about him, I would have been so keen on you taking the fella, as you can understand.
I can definitely understand that. But fortunately, your friend looked a hell of a lot like one of the men we are after.
And I look like a plenty other old man out there as well. It is what it is.
Exactly. So, once again, we're sorry for the inconvenience, but if you ever need our help or any sort of help, I can give you my card here. You can reach out to me or to our command telegram.
Well,
See if we can
son,
sort something out.
I'll tell you something. Out there, I don't have the privilege of a telegram. But if I ever
see.
happen to be near one, perhaps I might come in use then.
Sounds good to me. All right. What was your name again? Sorry.
My name is Sturgis Mclainy.
Sturgis. All right. Well, you have a lovely day, Sturgis.
You as well.
Right, come on.
Thanks for keeping your word. That goes a
Of
long way
course.
for me.
Of course. Take care of yourself.
All right.
All right. Give me a second.
Folks, have a safe day and be blessed.
I'm just up and I'm coming.
He was being
No, it wasn't. Did we start leaving?
We gotta wait for Roy. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
You folks have a blessed day. Stay safe out there on the road now.
You
Thank
too.
you,
Thank you,
fella.
sir.
I'll fill that word in when she gets here.
You just want to take...
Yes. We're gonna group up, and then once we get close enough, like before Lemoyne, we'll split. Okay, I can't fish.
yeah, I don't have a rod on there.
Alright, I'll take a fish.
Howdy. Good news. Roy was a man of his word. Compensated me for the day him and the law ruined for me and Kurt.
It's good.
On a bit of suspicion. $20 and a bear claws, some pelts, some meat, some feathers.
You want to head into town in case anyone passes through?
I'll stay right here in the telegram. They know that I do this.
All right.
If you
I'll be back.
found a young man looking for work, go on, bring him back with you.
Will do.
Getting shot at. I don't know about none of that. Bailey Foster, I'm loving it. It's good to see you again. Oh, folks are liking my idea. That's really quick. See Sturgis riding away on his wagon, rubbing 2 nickels together. A bit of a petty picture. I like in using our 2 different things. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you're not already subscribed, consider becoming subscribed on either Twitch or YouTube, or a member. And if you're enjoying the stream, consider donating to the little thing if you feel like it. All that really helps out, so I appreciate you guys. Cruel world. I can buy a lantern now, but I don't think I'm going to buy one just yet.
Ain't nobody around there, Sturgis. Maybe we should head to Rhodes.
Might as well. Can't lace about forever now, can we? I'm gonna check the telegram one last time before we head out.
You may want to take one of those boxes out the back. Back in.
Why is that?
It's acting real funny.
All right. I'm gonna get my bearings here. Well, sometimes the horses get excited.
Sturgis, if you, when we get to Rhodes, if you want me to put my horse away, we could ride to Braithwaite Manor together in the wagon. Look like two strapping fellows.
Hey, man, it could be a good idea. It's just one wagon as it is right now. Hopefully they won't mind us making their beautiful home look a bit dirtier.
Yeah, they should be fine. I hope.
I know how rich folks can be on occasion. I already spent half a day out and about. I don't travel at night, so we'll just try to get there. I look forward to selling what we have when we get a chance. We'll have a good chunk of cash coming in, and I can pay you folks, and hopefully be a lot closer to my next wagon.
Let's hope we can find somebody who wants to buy some gems from us. 2 wagons full of gems.
I did have a folk reach out by telegram saying he liked my idea. I had posted in the telegram station about my business and what I do. Mr. P. Crossman would like to have a word with me when he has the chance.
Where is this fella situated?
He didn't say. I'll have to wait for further pen pals. Then we get a job transporting some oil for that company there. Could be good business, that. We're gonna have to hire more caravan guards as well if we're gonna transport valuables like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Where are you originally from, Sturgis?
In between.
In between, huh?
I wasn't born in any town. I was born out on the prairie. Whole country's my home, I'd like to think.
that sky behind us.
That's one of the things out here you live for. It's the beauty of everything all around us. Where are you from, Mr. West?
Well, I'm from around these parts. You know that?
Oh, that's so. Born and raised in.
Around.
Well, it's good to have a local boy with us. Help us show the way.
My parents from Louisiana.
What brought your family out this way then?
I was only a young kid when my parents moved here.
You like it out this way?
I love it out here.
That's good. Have a home you're happy for. That's good. Count yourself blessed then, I'd say.
What about you? What do you think of it out here? Beats Mexico though, right?
Yeah, sure as hell beats Mexico. I love it out here. It's beautiful. Sky everywhere has the charms of Mother Nature. And being out here and living in it, I count myself a lucky man to be a part of it all. I'd say there are some downsides to living out here like I am. You have to be willing to make the right calls. Ain't none too easy always. The arm of the law doesn't reach out as far as I am majority of the time. So it comes down to men making choices on the lives of others. And hopefully I'll make the right calls for everyone when the time comes, and I'm pressed to. I hope.
The law.
In some cases, I agree with you on that.
I don't have no problem with the people behind the badge. It's just a badge. At the end of the day, they're just people like you and I doing the job.
That they are. I think sometimes the power the badge gives them goes a bit far to their head. They don't know
sure
when to
does.
stop.
Yeah.
Me and my folks who work with me, I'd say are some of the freest men in the state. And women. I think we're nearly there.
So what happened in Rose that day of the shootout?
Well, some pecker-headed lawman. Well, he mistaked Kurt for another fella who's wanted for treason and what was it? He was starting a rebellion. Not Kurt, but the fella he supposedly looked like.
Okay.
And they wanted to take him by force. There were plenty of folks there, plenty of lawmen, lots of them. And I tried negotiating with them. Well, then they brought us on down to Rhodes, but I guess they were being tracked by a group of outlaws. Soon the town turned into an uproar of a shooting. A lot of men got shot down, and I was caught in the middle of it with Gwen, Kurt's sister. Kurt was stuck in a cell with bullets ringing about through the building. Real goddamn mess, you ask me.
They put Kurt in the cell.
They realized quickly he was the wrong man, let him go, and today one of the lawmen who was there, Roy, compensated me for our time. Cost us $27 that day. That's what we usually make of a small group out on the land, hunting for pelts. But it is what it is, and it's water on the bridge now, at least for me. Gunnar, welcome in. How you doing? I'd say that was the most action I had seen in a long while.
Well, get used to it, because there's gonna be plenty more.
Well, bad times always come. They do. And I take it with a grain of salt. I like to think I'm quite good at talking my way out of bad situations if I can manage. Gunnar, it's a really good game, and the RP on it's even better. If you ever managed to find yourself role-playing a game like this, it is fucking amazing. So immersive. If you like what you see here, check out my YouTube channel. Lots of RP there as well. Roleplay. We're playing on a roleplay server called Ranch RP. It's something you have to apply to, go through an application, and everyone's always in character. Alright, that's the pair of you. Come on now. You got it, Bill and Princess. It's just a small hill. I think they're getting real tired after tonight's journey. Well, son, I gotta say, it's dark out, and you got me talking, and I didn't even quite realize we would have camped up a mile back if you didn't have me talking like I did.
We're almost here now anyway, Sturgis. We'll be good.
Yeah. If I can see the town in range, I usually will make the rest of the journey.
Just be down this hill to the left.
How long has it been dark for now?
Not long, couple minutes.
You had me thinking back a while now. I'd say I think my old age might be catching up with me. Lava Man, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. Lovely little town. Nicer than Valentine. Besides the shootouts that happen here. Whoa now. Calm yourself, horses, calm yourself. I was thinking we stop
Want
at
to go there now?
No, it's dark. I don't want to go any farther until daybreak. I was thinking we stop at this here
Saloon?
I don't think it's a saloon, but yeah.
Bar.
Oh yeah, it's a parlor house. That's right. As dead as a dead get in here.
Sir, just give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Don't worry. I'll be out by the wagon.
Sure.
How do you do, sir?
Dude, it's still at... I'm starving. Shit. I am.
Hey, Sturgis, if you want to go check your telegrams, I'll wait around here.
All right. I'll go and check my telegrams.
Sure. Sure thing.
I thought you're doing real good. Thank you for coming in. We got a good slow burn story going here about Sturgis Mclainy and his caravan company. He's putting it back together. We'll have our ups and downs. We got a lot of good role players in the group. A lot of people have been doing it for a long time. A couple content creators, a couple streamers. And I think it was something real special on the server. There's usually a lot more of us. There's usually about like at least 5 or 6 of us running around. The group max size is 15, and we're trying to get there. Good evening.
Daddy.
Get some of our food really quick. A lot of horses just running around town. Well, Mr. West, apparently this P. Crossman is in town and around the parlor house or so. We just gotta find him.
Who?
Crossman, the fellow I was writing to. Supposedly he's here. I wonder if he's upstairs.
Okay, bust there.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Terrible. Greetings,
How's it going?
Oh, well, my name is Sturgis Mclainy. Howdy.
Sturgis. Nice to meet you. Mclainy?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. Nice to meet you. My name is Paul Crossman.
Okay, I'll have your bets, folks.
All right, then you're the fella who was writing to me then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I seen your Telegram advertisement there. And that really just sparked some ideas in my head, and I just want to share them with you, if that's okay.
I'm all ears as always. We have a good group of folks right now, and my enterprise is growing.
Okay, good, good. All right.
Okay, bust
How long you've been doing it so far?
My entire life.
Okay, good. All right. You already have people, I'm assuming, like ranches and things now?
I do have hands. I do have a wagon.
Good, good. All right. So one of the ideas mainly I was thinking of for you, because I noticed you don't really have like an actual logo or anything like that. I don't know if that's something you're interested in.
Good luck.
Not all too much, considering I'm out there on the road usually.
All right. You have somebody handling your telegrams?
Myself, on occasionally, but no, I have not worked into a business telegram just yet.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I definitely would assume or say you should get that if you already have hands. Like give people kind of that transparency. You don't have to always be around, so to speak.
Well, most of the folk live with me at the moment, but it's something I am working towards once I have the money for that kind of expense. I'm more interested in buying another wagon at this point.
Yeah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Bets are closed.
Okay,
Let's begin.
All right, that's good. Well, it
All
seems like
right,
you have everything
19.
figured out there, you know. Oh, I might split this one. What you think?
Not a bad idea. Nines are a good one to bet on. I only see 2 face cards. You could get lucky.
15. 12 there.
Fuck.
15's bad. You still hit on the
15
12.
is bad. Yeah, you're right. I'll stand on the 15 and I'll hit on the 12.
19.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, all right.
Well, the dealer, what's he have?
He has a 5.
As I see
He's
that,
been winning a lot.
there's a chance he'll bust on that maybe.
Hmm. Sorry, I have my associate, my good friend here, Elliot.
How you doing?
This is the man I told you about with the caravan company.
Oh, okay.
16. 12.
So,
And bust.
There we go.
So, is all you want to do is sell me a pretty picture for my
Place your
card,
bets
is it?
now?
well, not necessarily. Honestly, I was actually getting into the caravan business myself.
Bets
But I have a
closed,
few
folks.
connects and a
Let's
few
go.
ranches that I'm already doing business with.
All
And I've
right,
already
19.
offered that suggestion to them. They say they like it. I'm just wondering if you're doing the same thing.
I am. It's not bad
Good.
to have a bit of competition, but I can tell you my caravan is growing very fast.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not really looking for competition.
Okay, bust
Because
there.
I already know how my thing is. I have a lot of, just say I have a lot of businesses already.
That's a break.
However, I'm always looking to partner up with you, actually, in that kind of endeavor.
And 21.
What would that mean to you partnering up when it comes to caravaning?
Well, as far as partnering up,
Okay,
it
I'll
can
have
mean
your
many
bets,
things.
folks.
I'm actually open to much negotiation. Let
Closing
me know.
bets.
What are you
Good
What are you
luck.
comfortable with? It's your business.
That's 16. 12 there.
I think the only thing that might capture my attention is if I have someone who goes into business with me who
And
is
bust.
good at finding jobs for the caravan, and we can figure out how we would split the earnings then. Would find me interesting.
Oh
Okay,
fuck!
bust there.
Not paying attention. I see though. All right. Yeah, I can actually yeah,
That's a break.
that can actually work then. All right. Tell you what. I have some contacts. Let me speak to them.
16.
I have your telegram as well.
Uh-huh.
If I can find you some jobs, we'll start from there, and then we'll see how this business arrangement works. How's that sound?
Sounds
Bets,
good.
please.
And I'm talking big jobs, nothing small.
Yeah, I got you.
So we already cover
What's your-
ourselves. We live out on the range and all that. So when we hunt,
All
we
right,
gather
that's
herbs,
close.
we collect
Shall
things,
we?
and we find buyers like
19.
blacksmiths and others. But if someone needs a
Mm-hmm.
transport job, some important goods, or to gather something very serious, then that's what we'll be good at.
Sounds good. I can definitely find that for you. Yeah, there's actually a few people I have in mind that may need your services. Let me talk to them first.
All
I know
right.
they're kind of secretive about the things they talk about.
7.
I have to
17.
ask, though, what's your stance on the law so I know what I'm getting myself into?
My stance is quite
Okay,
neutral.
I'll have your
I'm not
bets,
for
folks.
them. I'm not against them. I stay in the gray, I guess you could say.
All right, gray is good. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Bets are closed. Let's
So
begin.
it'll be good to know I have nothing no kind
14.
of criminal
All
record or
right,
nothing. I'm a
19.
clean slate. However, that doesn't mean I'm a clean person.
Break.
You understand?
I understand. What I do is quite common that the arm of the law does not reach where I reside. It's up to me and my kin to make the right calls when the time comes.
13.
Can't rely on others to take care of us.
14. And bust.
I understand. That's why you live on a range. You
Place your bets now.
take care of your own, yeah?
Exactly.
Got you. I'm mainly in Lemoyne County. Mainly.
Bets closed.
But I do
folks.
go all
Let's
over.
go.
I have business multiple
15
places.
here.
I am
That's,
quite commonly all over this world.
Good.
13.
Good.
15.
And also, I hear you also
17.
deliver people to their destination. Is that right?
I can. If they're paying well, they ain't gotta work. If it's
Gotcha.
half-ass pay, they're helping along the way.
Got you. Okay, okay. And what would be a definition of paying well? I just want to have some
13.
numbers in my head.
And
If a fella
bust.
comes paying $40 or more, he ain't gotta work. That's about 2 days' worth wage out on the range.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll have your bets, folks.
Okay, got you.
I should mention I do not travel at night. We circle up. We only travel during day, and I do not stress my horses.
All right,
We
bets
ride
closed.
at a steady
Shall we?
pace.
15
Understand.
here.
Understand. All right.
To
that's
give
good to
you
know.
an idea, from Armadillo to Valentine takes about near a day and a half travel.
All right.
That's a break.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you go to Armadillo often?
I do.
Break.
Just gonna check the wagon.
Thank you, West. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, actually, I may actually also be partnering up with you or hiring you myself. I have some
Everything
things
seems
in
to be
Armadillo.
fine.
Bets, please.
Keep me in mind. We come up with an idea, figure out the details, and I'll get my employees together. And I do have some
Bets
guns
are closed.
as well.
Let's begin.
All right,
Mr.
good.
West here is one of my hard workers, but he's also
13.
security as well. Isn't that right?
That's right, Sturgis.
19.
Good, good. Now, I do have to ask. Nice to meet you also, by Mr. West.
Likewise.
Yes, sir. Now, I do have to ask. Are you currently in
16.
anything with any other
And
gangs
bust.
that I should be aware of?
I am not. Besides, no one really ties me down business-wise. Unless,
All right.
Bets now.
unless they are paying for all my wagons and that sort, but usually I like to have more freedom than that, as you can
Yeah.
understand.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, you don't want to be under the foot
Closing
of any
bets.
of these people.
Good luck.
So, just want to make sure.
That's
I don't
16.
want to. I only want to do business with you and your associates. Gang business can get sticky, and I don't want that any problems there.
I understand the sort. I like to think me and my friends here are some of the freest men here in the country.
Okay.
16.
Right. All right. Yeah, I have some of my friends as well. You'll meet them as we continue business. And yeah, basically we do our own thing. We don't answer to no one. And yeah, as you can see, we're trying to set something up as far as what's the word? Enlarging what we already own. Enlarging? No. Enhancing what we already own.
Well, I should tell you, I'm already up to myself and 6 employees, making 7 at the moment.
Good.
We're near to buying our next wagon, and I'm still hiring more folks. I have a few contacts outside the state who are working their
17.
way in right now. We'll fill in 3 more positions.
Good.
You'll see a company of 15 here shortly.
Good. Good. All right.
Bets, please.
Nice to hear. Perfect. This is gonna be lovely then. You'll have a good bit of jobs coming your way, yeah. Especially if I tell them the kind of people you have with you.
Bets closed.
They'll be
folks.
excited
Let's
to know.
Go. 14.
I wouldn't be
All
surprised
right,
if you start
19.
hearing the word of McLeany around the parts, especially down
Okay,
Valentine and
there.
Armadillo way. Folks are always hearing about me these days.
Okay. That's good. Keep your name out there. Makes you still relevant and top of mind when people need your services.
My thoughts exactly.
10.
Exactly.
13.
All
Is there
right.
anything else you'd like to discuss,
14.
or we'll leave it to
And
telegrams?
21.
That is
Okay,
all for
I'll have
now.
your bets,
If I have
folks.
any more ideas, I'll definitely shoot them your way. Until then, I'll also be reaching out to some of my associates about our business arrangement. Let them know of everything
All
you
right,
do
bets
and
closed.
making sure nothing is
Shall we? That's
crossing paths.
16.
And yeah, you may be hearing from me soon, probably within a few days.
Well, Mr. Crossman, it was a
That's a
pleasure
break.
to meet you. I'll leave you off on one thing. We're very active as well. You can probably catch us at least a couple hours a day if I'm checking telegrams.
All right, that's perfect. Same. You'll see us at least once a day. Can't guarantee a couple hours, but at least once a day, okay?
Place your bets
Sounds
Take it
now.
easy.
just
Mr.
fine by
McLean.
me.
Is that how you pronounce it? Mr. McLean?
McLeany, Sturgis
McLeany.
McLeany.
Sturgis Mclainy. Noted. It's been a pleasure. Forward to doing business with you.
Likewise, you take care and you have yourself a lovely evening.
All
You as
right, y'all
well.
have a great night.
Have a
You
nice
as
game,
well.
fellas.
Bets are closed. Let's begin. 15.
Ain't that a good sign right there, Mr. West?
Sounded good. Promising.
If he ends up being worth his salt, I might ask for a loan to get things moving along faster. Seems like a fellow who might have money.
It's gonna be day soon.
Well, once daybreak comes around, we'll move down towards the folks you want to show me. I'll give you the reins. But until then, we can go by the general store, see what they have in stock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by the fire, cook up some meat.
All right. What do you guys think of that RP? You guys like that? I think we're onto something good there. Let's see. I'm very much looking forward to what might come out of this. I'll meet you back at the wagon, Mr. West.
Sure thing. What was right here? Something's gone missing. Oh, I picked up some meat. That's right.
Waits for daylight. This wheel's looking a bit rough. I think it'll last us a while longer, though. I'm careful. Still wait for daytime. Mr. West,
Yeah.
thinking we might leave the wagon here today. Talk to your friends tomorrow, maybe. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right, then. I'll stick around here.
Sure.
All right, guys, it's been a good stream. I have some friends coming over. We're gonna play some like D&D essentially, and I'm kind of wanting to go get started on that early. I was gonna play for another like 40 minutes, but I was like, that's what I want to do. Not everyone's on today. It's just me and Wes, so we'd try to push it for later usually. But thank you guys for watching. Probably catch you later tomorrow. It's a good short stream compared to the rest I've been doing, but it's been a good one.